One-of-a-kind art from amazing artists is something you might expect to find in galleries here in Colorado. But a show opening tomorrow night in the Rhino Art District is offering something unique. It's a 3D immersive experience featuring pieces created by incarcerated artists. Buck Adams, founder and CEO of Art for Redemption, joins me now. And Buck, I want to start with your organization itself. Before we get into this exciting upcoming show, what do you do as a group?
We are working on prison reform nationwide that would allow inmates to hold a contract with an outside company to make money, which then could help them pay their restitution, child support if they have it, commissary needs, and basic phone calls and staying in contact with family members to keep their support system intact.
So the group is called Art for Redemption. Obviously, there's art involved, and there's an event, a show coming up. Tell us about that.
So we, during COVID, well, let's back up. Just prior to COVID, we were working with the Department of Corrections, Colorado, and got the rules changed, which would allow that to happen here in Colorado. COVID happened, and you know, the whole world kind of changed and hit pause. But during that time, we did a pretty big reach out into prison systems nationwide, collected about 400 pieces of art from a little over 200 artists that are incarcerated. And from that, we were like, well, how can we, help, bring this light or bring more attention to this cause? And so the idea was to do a mural, and the mural became the Statue of Liberty that is a collage of all the artworks that we collected, superimposed on a map of the United States. And what's interesting about it is that it also has an augmented reality piece to it. So it has an app that you'll download onto your phone, and to view the messaging and the 3D aspect of the mural, you'll be able to interact with the mural that way.
Taking art to that next level. So, but I want to ask you, you've gathered over 400 pieces. What does doing art while incarcerated, like what does this do for or give to these prisoner artists?
Well, I mean, there's all kinds of aspects to that. That's a pretty deep dive. The art therapy side of it has been well documented, and there's a lot of prisons starting to open up art therapy classes. The prison that I was in, Arkansas Valley, is starting to do that. And Dean Williams has launched an initiative with Denver University called DUPI, which is Denver University Prison Arts Initiative. I think you guys did a special on that not too long ago. And I think the biggest thing of it is while you are behind the walls, you're looking for how to do time, basically. So being creative, being able to express, maybe work through your feelings through art, that's the therapy side of it, or just being able to be creative and share your work with others, I believe, is a very positive aspect of that.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing it up in Rhino. Buck Adams from Art for Redemption. Thanks so much for the time this morning.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Now, that mural Buck was talking about will be displayed at 3722 Chestnut Place starting tomorrow night. That's between Blue Moon Brewing and the Ironton Distillery. Again, that's in Rhino. And don't forget to take your phone to fully experience the augmented reality part of that display.